Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hit the like. Yeah. Yeah. What up, Curtis? What up, Divine Photos? Yeah. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody hit the like. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. We back in here. Devon is the investigator of the manosphere for sure. Drop the intel, Devon. We got a $25 live stream goal. If we meet the $25 live stream, I stay on 2 hours. If we don't, I don't. $5 makes you the king of the stream or queen of the stream. Live stream sponsor. I'm looking for the first live stream sponsor to set it off. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Those are the preferred methods. If you do super chat, super sticker, YouTube take 30% and make me wait 30 days to get it. But I'll take that over nothing. Consider joining the membership. Link in the description. Follow me on rumble.com. Skip fee is $10. Yeah. All right, drop the link, Devon. Thank you, sir.
Hi, you ready?
Oh.
The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now. All right, boo, where you calling? Is your name Jazzy?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Where you calling me from, Jasmine?
Houston.
Houston. I was in Houston 2 weeks ago. I went to Kirby and Chapman.
Chapman and Kirby.
I lived my best life at Chapman and Kirby.
Like nobody gives a fuck. It's not to hurt your feelings at all. It's definitely not. Again, I think it's impressive. I'm not getting ready to go throw a party for this hoe. I don't care. Right.
I lived my best life at Chapman and Kirby.
Yeah, I was just there Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. It was on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I had a great time. I had a great time in Houston. I don't want to move there, but it was a great weekend.
Well, I've been here like 18 years almost, or maybe, 18 years. So I came here for college. So yeah.
How old are you?
I just turned 37 yesterday.
Okay. Do you have any children?
I do not.
No kids. Have you ever been married? Jasmine? Hello?
Yeah. Sorry, my phone's like dying. Can you see me?
Yes. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. And what do you do for a living?
I own a tax office and I'm a realtor.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign? What do you do for a living?
My phone's like dying.
Jasmine?
Years. So I came here for college. So yeah.
How old are you?
I just turned 37 yesterday.
Okay. Do you have any children?
I do not.
No kids. Have you ever been married? Jasmine? Hello?
Yeah. Sorry, my phone's like dying. Can you see me?
Yes. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. And what do you do for a living?
I own a tax office and I'm a realtor.
In starter pack. some type of entrepreneurial, some type of entrepreneur, some type of entrepreneur, a nose ring, 37, never married, no kids. This is just all bad. It's just all bad. Just based on those stats, it's a hell no. Let me say them again. Nose ring, 37, entrepreneur, never married, no kids. Well, we could debate about the no kids part, but this goes back to what I say about after 30, everything just get cringe for a woman. It's like they can't win for losing, or whatever the saying is. If she 30 plus, never married, no kids, it's like, well, why? You've been dating since at least 18. So what's been going wrong? Why are you never married, no kids? So even if you try to look at it like a positive, like, cool, she don't got kids, I don't got to deal with a baby daddy, I don't got to deal with kids. She never been married, so that's a plus. I would be her first marriage. But then when you think about it hard enough, it's cringe. Even the good things are cringe for women after 30. You could spin it to being cringe too. Well, 30, never married, no kids. Well, what's been going on? What's wrong with you? You can look at it both ways. What up, Sheila? What up, Lucky? What up, everybody that came in? Hold on, I'll be right back. Bear with me. The dog is getting in the garbage. Bear with me. And started making me some oatmeal too, if anybody cares. Some apple oatmeal. Quaker, of course. All right. Hold on. Like, let's go to our TikTok. It's gonna be some bullshit, I'm sure. Let's get the donations up. Oh, shout out to Sheila. She having oatmeal too. um, with mangoes, that's dope. How many people we got in here? Only 10, huh? Let's get the donations up. I'm looking for a live stream sponsor starting at $5. We got a $25 live stream goal. We haven't been meeting goal. Let's get it up. If we meet goal, I do a 2-hour stream right now on the fucking spot. Let's check out our TikTok if I can. Can I check out our TikTok? Come on. Continue as a guest. All right. So, a 37-year-old woman with a nose ring, never married, no kids, and a TikTok. The plot thickens. It's only going to keep getting worse. This says LMAO. I'd never really go on the internet looking for my man. Actually, I might not be single for real. What? Okay, it's stupid.
Today's my birthday, but that's not why I came here.
Okay, yeah, let's look at this ridiculous bullshit.
Today's my birthday, but that's not why I came here. I came on because I just got done watching 80s podcast with Ollie, and I am just really like happy for her. Like, she seems so freaking. My phone's about to cut off, but anyway, she just seems so.
Man, why is your phone always about to cut off? Can you prepare? I mean, you could have prepared for this before you made this video, and you could have prepared to go on Kendra. Like, keep your damn phone charged. What's the problem? What is it about women not keeping their phone charged? I don't get it. Let's continue.
So happy, and he just seems like so at ease with her and so just chill. Like, their relationship seems like peace. Now, granted, I know everything we see on the internet is not always what it, you know, really is. But oh my god, I'm trying to move all my stuff from my SIM card to my hard drive. Anyway. I know that things aren't always what they seem, and oh my god, I'm so irritated. They're not always what they seem to be, you know. It's probably different in real life, but it's really beautiful, and I'm just so happy for her, like, because she was not getting that with that other guy.
These modern women, they obsess over celebrity relationships, podcast relationships, but they can't keep a functional relationship themselves. So they're living vicariously through people on the internet. And it's fucking petty, it's childish, and it's stupid. Oh boy. And of course, we got the simps in the comment section. Some sucker on here talking about, okay, I don't have to wish you a happy birthday then. Happy birthday, queen. Happy birthday. Happy born day. Nefertiti. Oh my goodness. See, this validation is what's keeping these washed up, pathetic women on TikTok. Just even getting these 10 messages. Okay, let's go to one more. Love is Blind. See, talking about fucking dating shows. I mean, I like dating shows too, but come on, lady. Let's see what she's talking about on here.
I really have not been on here in a while. But this morning I decided to go ahead and scroll on TikTok, and I'm seeing a lot of videos about women finding out that their man is gay, how to know if your man is gay or on the down low, and all these little stink pieces that people got about women as it pertains to men being on a DL. Number one girl said, she said, yeah, women always be like, I don't want to be with no D. I don't want to be with a gay man. I don't want to be with a gay man. Yes, you do, because you've been with one before. Just because a woman.
Shut up. I really wish you would get a life. I really do. Let's just get back to the Kendra G episode, but we know what we dealing with here.
My nigga. My nigga.
Shout out to Divine Photos. He's the live stream sponsor. He's the big dog of the stream. He's the king of the stream. Everybody shout out Divine. He says the reason women like her and Kendra hate male podcasts is because their simp pool is getting lower and simps are slowly waking up to women's BS. Facts. Facts, 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 facts. Plus, they just don't like being held accountable. It's really just that simple. And another reason why they can't stand the male podcast is because we're just telling them, frankly, they're done. Well, I'm one of the few that are just telling them they're done. There's no hope for them. It's over. Focus on something else in life. You will never be a good woman to a good man, ever. And who wants to hear that, you know? Let's get back into it. Let's get back into this horse shit. You know what, matter of fact, I'm gonna go get my oatmeal while I play this stupid shit. Hopefully I'll be back by the time it's over. Let's keep getting the donations up. $20 more to get a 2-hour stream this good Monday. Good Saturday morning.
Woman has unknowingly been with a man that's on the DL does not mean that she wants to be with a man on the DL. Then there's this narrative of your man is DL because he doesn't feel like he has the safe space to be out. Okay, if I don't want to be with a man that is DL, I don't want to be with a man that's DL. And what he needs to realize, instead of hiding it from me, is that he probably should tell me, so then that way he can understand that I'm not the woman for him. Like, y'all are so confused and delusional, and y'all gonna just figure out a way to blame women regardless. A man being DL and being gay is not a woman's fault at all. The only way it could be a woman's fault is because a woman simply is not his preference, or isn't his only preference. That's it. It's that simple. Y'all stop trying to blame women for men being DL, being gay, or saying that a woman wants a DL man because she done been with one unknowingly. That is just let me not say that. That is insane to say. But anyways, that's my little think piece about all these other little stink pieces. That's all I got to say. I really have not been on here in a while, but this morning I decided to go ahead and scroll on TikTok, and I'm seeing a lot of videos about women finding out that their man is gay, how to know if your man is gay or on the down low, and all these little stink pieces that people got about women as it pertains to men being on a DL. Number one girl said,
All right, one more stupid video before I oh my god, look at how childish this is, y'all. Look how childish this is, y'all.
Alright, let's see. Who has a crush on me? Which one of you? Over 6'5"?
This is a woman pushing 40 years old. I'm just gonna call her 40. This is a 40-year-old grown-ass woman who has a crush on me. Tee-hee. Oh my gosh. Look, let me play one more video while I go take a leak.
You ever
I just wanted to say, like, I love how I went on the yard today and people were asking me, where's my table set up at? That's so crazy. Like, I don't think I've had my business in, like, it's got to be at least 10 years by this point. But shout out to everybody. Like, literally, even last night, like, people were still talking about my store, Pink Residue. And I love y'all. Like, I literally get people asking me about my store, like, all the time. And sometimes I want to start it back. Most of the time I don't. It was, a passion of mine at one point, but it's just not anymore. But I love that y'all still are thinking of me and my business to support me. But now y'all can support me as a realtor. Referrals are the best, thing that could help me grow my business, or, use me as your realtor, either one. But yeah, I just want to say I appreciate everybody asking me, where's my store, where's my, like.
One thing these old washed up broads are gonna do, they're gonna show you their titties and they're gonna show you their ass because that's all they got. They haven't developed as human beings, but hey, look at these tits though. It hasn't worked to this point, baby. It Hasn't worked to this point, but that's all they know. To show their body off. They don't have anything else to offer a man other than showing her body off. It's kind of sad when you really think about it. All right, let's get back into the nonsense. Get the donations up. She looked kind of different on here for some reason. Is her face filtered up?
I own a tax office and I'm a realtor.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
I want to say this. There was a lot of men in Houston. Y'all need to go outside in Houston. It was men everywhere.
I be outside, but
You know, sometimes we get so wrapped up in how a problem bothers us, we don't see what the problem really is.
Go outside in Houston. It was men everywhere.
I be outside, but I don't know. I think it's just that I know too many people at this point here, and I know too much of people's business that I don't want to know, and so that's like, you know, it could be a turnoff for me.
The reason why you're single is because nobody wants you. The guys you want don't want you. And the guys who you did want that wanted you, it didn't work out because you're not a good person. How about that? You be outside. It's a bunch of men outside, but you're still single at 37. It's not because you know everybody's business. Maybe you know 10 people's business. But 10 versus the population, the male population of Houston, that's not a close number. So just stop it, man. And admit you're just unbearable and undateable.
It could be a turnoff for me.
That happens at times. Okay, well let's continue. Jasmine Houston, Pisces, 37, owns her own tax office, is a realtor, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I like generous men, and not just necessarily financially or whatever, you know. Definitely love gifts, but
I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no bro.
Already a woman, I had to stop it already. A woman basically 40 years old begging for a dude money on the internet. It's just sad. Generous, you're way past the sugar baby age. Let it fucking go. Nobody's looking to come by. So, here's the thing. She has simps in her inbox on Instagram. She has simps in her TikTok comment section. I'm sure they'll buy you something. But she don't want gifts from those guys. She want gifts from the tall, handsome guys she would respect with charisma and stuff like that. Not the type of guys who would say, "Hey, goddess," in her TikTok comment section. But if she could have got that, she would have got it by 37. So like I said, it's just time for her to give it up. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Buy your own shit, lady. You own a tax office, don't you? And some more shit. Why don't you just be generous to yourself? You ever think of that?
not just necessarily financially or whatever, you know. Definitely love gifts, but I just want somebody that's like in tune with me, and you know, they keep me top of mind, and you know, Yeah.
Generous, but you know, you started off with generous, child. So just give us examples of what generous means to you.
So generous, cause just I guess more so like thoughtful. Like even if I'm at work and I'm like, I'm busy, so I may not even have time to order me some lunch. Just order me some lunch or something, And
You a grown ass woman. Order your own damn lunch. I'm not ordering you lunch. I mean, maybe if we've been in a relationship for years or something, but in the dating phase, even in the beginning stage of the relationship, I'm not buying you lunch, bitch. You own a tax office and some other shit. Like I said, you can afford lunch. Why are these bitches begging for money on the internet? But look, just like this, after 25, a woman ain't looking for love. She's either looking for help or just validation for all the bullshit that she did up to that point. Or maybe that's the wrong way to put it. She's looking for somebody to come legitimize her life at that point. Girls are looking for love in high school and college and maybe a few years after that. But after 25, they're pretty much jaded and they're on some bullshit. Because if they wasn't on some bullshit, they would be with the same person from high school or college, frankly. So now she's just looking for money and status and everything else but love and a genuine connection with a good person. Oh my goodness. This is embarrassing as a 37-year-old woman. They know nothing about men. They have no idea how to come across appealing to a man. They have no game. And they're used to not having to have game. They're used to not needing game because they can just show their tits. But when men get past their horny phase of life, women got to come with something more than just showing their tits. Let's just continue.
and I'm like, I'm busy, so I may not even have time to order me some lunch. Just order me some lunch or something, And then of course, we like gifts around here.
What kind of gifts? Let's break it down so the men can understand. What kind of gifts do we like?
Look, lady, I hate to keep stopping it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to chop this one up and make this a separate episode or what. I had some sassy dude tell me this week. He wrote a whole comment. I was watching the live stream and you stopped the video too much. It's unlikable. I am out of here. Okay, you little sassy bitch, get out of here. I don't care. I always thought that was like sway for a man to write a comment about how I'm unsubscribing. I don't give a fuck. Maybe it would hold some weight if like you were my only subscriber. Like I literally had one lonely subscriber and my only subscriber was like, I'm unsubscribing. Then it might like sting a little bit. But bruh, never mind. I was about to say, lady, do you not realize that you're over the hill? Men aren't really checking for 37-year-old women like that. The type of guy you would respect isn't looking to spoil a 37-year-old woman. If he got the money to spoil a 37-year-old woman, why not spoil a 25-year-old woman? You know? She's probably a little bit easier to impress. She's seen less, probably. More often than not. This is the point I wanted to make. Serious men after 35, they're looking for a woman to be an asset to their lives. It's not just about puss no more when men get 35, 40, 45, 50. It's not just, about getting laid. Since you're an undesirable woman who's basically at the bottom of the dating market, You got to come to a man talking about, I'll buy you lunch. It's not like when you were 19. She doesn't get it. She still thinks she got that same SMV as when she was 19. No, ma'am, no. It's time for you to start giving more than you receive. I know you're used to getting more than you give, but that phase of your life is over. If you want a man, you got to give more than you receive. And yeah, I'll give her $40 to blow me, but that about it. And you can hop in my car, suck me off, and then I'll go get you a $40 gift. We can go together to go get a $40 gift.
Break it down so the men can understand. What
Flowers.
kind of gifts do we like?
I like thoughtful gifts. So it's like, I'm the type person when I'm with somebody and I pay attention to the things that they like, things that will make them happy. You know what I'm saying? So I would like the same in return.
Is there give me a hardcore example of the type of gift?
A hardcore example?
Give me an example of the type of gift so the guys can understand. Because listen, when we put out generous and money, some men just can't afford it, so they got to know if this is a tax bracket or not.
Yeah, definitely want someone who can afford it.
This is what they don't get. You're instantly turning off any man who would be serious about having a relationship with you. They don't even let the interview get started good before they turn off any serious men. So basically right now, she's just talking to tricks. Tricks only. She's made that very clear. At least say what you gonna give back. I just wish these women would just be honest. Like, I'm looking for a dude to trick on me, and I'll give him head and fuck him a couple times a week if he trick off on me. Just be upfront. Oh boy. If there are men out there who want to be in a relationship with this woman who are like, oh, let me take notes. What gifts do I have to get her so she'll be my girlfriend? It don't work like that. Are there guys out there that really think it work like that? You shouldn't have to ask for shit like this. It should just be done. If a dude feeling you, he'll just do little nice shit for you like this. Dude should just hit her inbox and just be like, how much for the hour? How many gifts for the hour, bitch? Well, somebody just sent me a donation on Rumble, but I missed it. So shout out to my Rumbleites. They in here talking it up in Rumble. I haven't even been paying attention. But yeah, we need $20 donation. Well, we got $5. So we only need, what do we need? We need $15 more to do a 2-hour live stream. I Stand With Jesus said, keep it up. You're doing a great job exposing these Jezebels. Damn, they're having a full-blown conversation in the Rumble. It's lit in the Rumble live, y'all. If anybody want to move from YouTube to Rumble. Can all my Rumbleites hit the like button, please? And this for you, I Stand With Jesus.
Thank you for being there, man. Charles.
I run shit. You just live here.
More power to him.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Right on, brother. I hear you. Man, I hear you.
My man.
City boy, city boy.
My nigga.
We back. Yeah, $20 more, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs. Well, actually, I'm wrong. $15 more. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Those are the methods that are preferred. Super Chat or Super Sticker, YouTube takes 30%, and they make me wait a month to get it. $15 more, we go 2 hours. So Curtis said I'm harsh on these chicks. No, I'm not actually. I'm a lot nicer to women than women are to the bottom 90% of men. I'm way more respectful and nice to women than they are to the bottom 80 to 90% of men. What I've noticed in my lifetime, most women treat the men they aren't sexually attracted to or want nothing to do with like dog shit. Way worse than I talk about women on my show. Way fucking worse. I'm a really respectful guy in real life. I actually treat women with way more respect than they deserve. So yeah, I don't consider myself harsh because I know how harsh women are to 80% of men to their face at the dinner party. You're bald in there at the top, aren't you, Rob? A plaid shirt again? Like, yeah, they just try to roast the shit out of the bottom 80% of men. So I'm going light on these hoes. And I don't think I'm harsh. I'm just calling bullshit out for what it is. Like, I'm not being harsh. There's men definitely more harsh than me. I don't roast them for their looks. Yeah, I'm just telling the harsh truth, man. So maybe I am harsh. Not harsh on them, but the truth I tell is harsh. Maybe that's what it is. Reality is harsh. RB Sensei is nice.
Not.
Yeah, definitely want someone who can afford it. Money matters, definitely.
Let's get there early. We done started off with this is a tax bracket or not.
Yeah, definitely want someone who can afford it. Money matters, definitely.
Let's get there early. We done started off with that. How much money he got to make to date you, Jasmine?
Ooh. I don't think I can necessarily say a number, but I mean, guys that I've dated in the past, majority of them are, if not a millionaire, definitely a couple $100,000-aires.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're gonna
This
let
is
the
not
camera keep
true.
rolling.
This is not doesn't even make sense.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But niggas spy out you, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
As a man, I expect you to provide. Under no circumstances will I ever touch bills.
So let's go down this road. You're 37 years old. You've been dating since at least 17. 2 decades. See, women don't realize how bad they make themselves look when they say certain things because they're not self-aware. That's not a flex. Saying that I usually date men who have hundreds of thousands and millions, but yet I'm 40 on Kendra G, that's not a flex. And that's not making rich men be like, oh, okay, I should fuck with her now because she fucked with dudes like me in the past. No. Everybody hit the like button and let's get the donations up. $15 more for a 2-hour stream. So let's break this down. You've been on the dating market for 2 decades. And you've dated mostly millionaires and 100,000-aires, but it never works out for some reason. I mean, so what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Maybe that shouldn't be the primary thing you're looking for? Money? But it's too late. She's ruined. Ma'am, do you think there's a point where you age out? Ma'am, do you think there's a point where you age out of getting a dude with money? See, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Look, sure there are dudes with money who would spend a couple dollars on you to fuck with you for a couple of months just to use your body. I'm sure you can get that. You've gotten it in the past. But nothing long term is going to come from that. If a dude with money want to be in a long term relationship with a woman, he's going to go younger, and he's going to go with somebody who's a better human than you, who have better character. He's going to go with somebody who doesn't have to come on the Kendra G show. Yeah, this is a woman who will be a side piece for the rest of her life. Let's continue.
Majority of them are, if not a millionaire, definitely a couple hundred thousandaires.
Okay. Why didn't you stay with any of those men?
Most of the reasons were cheating, most of them. But also one in particular, we were both just way too emotional to be in the same space. Like, he was emotional, I was emotional. It was just too many emotions going on at the same time. It's just like, we have to have balance, and there was no balance.
Right. So even though they had the money, what you said, millionaires are well into six figures, it wasn't enough to keep you because they were still cheating, right?
Yeah, I don't do that.
Right. So so with this being said, shouldn't that matter more than the money? Because we already realized the money could be there, but if the infidelity is there, it doesn't matter. It like cancels it out.
Now that I'm older, I do believe in respectful cheating. I should know.
What does that mean? What is for credit? I don't know what that means.
Like what? What?
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
She went so deep, she went past hell.
Well, I guess this is
She
why.
went past Satan, saying like, where are you going? You're home now.
Crazy that so many side pieces think they're the main piece. I mean, it's because these men lie. I get it. But when you're a gold digging, sack chasing whore, you know, you're setting yourself up to be lied to. If a dude got it going on, I mean, all these women who are chasing top 10% men are setting themselves up for a loss. 99% of women who chase top 10% of men are going to lose horribly in the dating market for the rest of their lives. So many women who think they got cheated on, but in reality, it was a situationship where you were the side piece he was lying to. It's crazy. See, here's the thing. If she really did date dudes with money, she should have figured out a way to keep those relationships. If you cool with respectful cheating now, you should have had that. If you cool with respectful cheating now, you should have had that epiphany while retaining a high value man. You know what I mean? I don't know why these women think just because they might have some type of cuteness on them, there's going to be a never ending train of high value men looking to wife them up or be in relationships with them. Like, oh my goodness. You know, I was thinking about this earlier. Women need to realize that ex-wives don't really like them. Ex-wives just think we like them when we're young and naive and don't know any better. As an ex, the sooner you realize that ex-wives don't really like you for you, but just when we were young, we didn't know any better, the sooner they'll make better decisions on the dating market. Hoes would appreciate men more if they understood like how undesirable the idea of being in a 50-year relationship with an XX is to men over 30 who are like single over 30 and already been through the BS a couple times. Sitting down with one woe, it's not appealing at all. The thought of it, the nagging, the bitching, I gotta meet your parents aren't gonna like me. It's a whole ordeal. It is not enticing to men. So if they knew that, they would be like, okay, this dude treat me right. Let me hold on to this dude because I am not a likable human. And eventually men are going to realize that. So I got one that's willing to put up with my shit and take care of me for a lifetime. I'm sticking in there no matter what. Because eventually men are going to realize I ain't fucking worth it. And I'm only getting older. You know, woes back in the day throughout history actually understood this. And that's why they settled down early. They're like, look, I ain't shit. I ain't likable. I'm going to be nothing but a drag and a burden to this person's life. Let me hurry up and just lock one down while they're young and naive.
Now that I'm older, I do believe in respectful cheating. I should know absolutely nothing about it. So if you don't know how to keep it under wraps, then that's a problem. I honestly feel like all men cheat.
Wow, this is the first on my show. Respectful cheating. So this is cheating where he's cheating so well, it doesn't get back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you this. First of all, let me tell you why it's hard for men to respectfully cheat. Because it's not the men, it's the girls. The girls are the ones telling, not the guy. The girls are the ones because side chicks don't want to be on the side. And they want you to know that your man was with her, so she's going to be in your DM. She's going to be in your comment section. So it's almost impossible. And I'm not saying whether I agree with this or not, but it's hard for a man to cheat in peace unless he's with a woman who essentially is cheating on her man, so therefore she ain't gonna rig the game because she cheating on somebody too.
See the point in all this. I would never partake in anything like this. If I just wanted to stay single and play my options, I'm not doing all this lying and sneaking and cheating and I gotta hide this one and go to this town at 3 and then come back by 6 because my first piece. Ain't nobody doing all that. I'ma just tell these hoes, ain't none of y'all the only one. I call you when I call you. I don't owe you anything. If you want to kick it with me, we could kick it. When I get some free time and I hit you up, I hit you up. Other than that, don't worry what I'm doing or where I'm at. I'm at where I'm at. I'm gonna be where I be. You ain't the main piece. You ain't the side piece. You a chick I kick it with from time to time. Ain't no fucking titles. Like the fuck. See, shout out to I Stand With Jesus. He sent in another $2 on Rumble. He said, shout out to Jim Bros who would rather pay memberships than OF. Respect. Hey, I Stand With Jesus. Real quick. Rumble takes 50% of the live chat donations. YouTube take 30%. These motherfuckers is killing me. Like, so if you can, I mean, I'll take it. I Stand With Jesus. But I don't know if you have Cash App or PayPal or if you can hit the Streamlabs, because if you don't have Cash App or PayPal, you could just hit the Streamlabs link and just pay with a credit card. But yeah, I Stand With Jesus. Possible if you could fuck with me on Cash App, PayPal, or Streamlabs. Because Rumble and YouTube are graping me with their cut. They're graping me. All right, let's keep it going. How about that crypto, guys? If you're in altcoins, we've really been eating shit. And I'm shaking in my fucking boots. I'm shaking in my boots. So the Cash App is, it should be at the top of the chat, but the Cash App is, let me scroll. It should be MD, it should be $ MD Cure, but let me double check. Can one of the wrenches post the Cash App link for Sheila? I don't know how much money we're down. So 7. I think we need $13 more. T Orlando, you motherfucker. I played my cards a little wrong in crypto, guys, but I learned. I might have to pay an expensive learn fee, but I know what I'm going to do different next time. Can one of the wrenches please post the Cash App in the chat? But yeah, it should be pinned at the top of the chat. But yeah, crypto, man, sheesh. Okay, so this is the lesson I learned. Yeah, the stock market is kind of going down too, but this is the lesson I learned with crypto. I wish I would have learned this earlier. I mean, it depends on how much money you got, right? What up, Lauren? Long time no see. Hey, so shout out to Lauren, but I want to say this. There's a few rare breeds that I really miss. There's a couple that I really miss that I mean, we haven't seen them in a long time. I haven't seen James. We all know who James is here in the Modern Dating Cure chat. I haven't seen James in a hot fucking minute. And I don't, and the reason I miss him isn't because he would always send me $25. I would still want him to come back even if he never sent another dollar. James was one of the die-hard rare breeds, and I haven't seen James in a very long time. I hope he all right. Shout out to James, wherever you are. Also, we haven't seen our favorite porn star. Oh, that's what's up. Sheila just sent a dub. Sheila just sent a motherfucking dub. So we going hard, y'all. So we staying on 2 hours. I don't even know how long I've been on. But you know who else we haven't seen? We haven't seen how long have I been on? Oh, okay. We haven't, so yeah, we doing a 2-hour live stream because of Sheila. Everybody shout out Sheila in the chat, and this for you, Sheila.
Say they get money, but I can't tell, ho. Yeah, glow. You can fuck with me if you wanted to. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing.
Hey, bitch, I'm a problem. Nobody solving. You can keep hating, I'm popping regardless.
Bro, could see this since first grade. I been that bitch. You got a girl, but it's cool. I ain't gonna tell her shit. You know niggas love bitches with money. You know niggas love bitches with money. You know niggas love bitches with money. You ain't no fuck with no boss, bitch. I turned you out. When a real one hold you down, babe, you supposed to drink.
Stone sets, I got my own baguettes.
Jealousy, let it go. Results could be tragic. I push the beat, not the backseat girl. I push the beat, not the backseat girl.
Hey. Somebody said something in Rumble that was funny. Hold on. And they wonder why they end up dating rainbow men that come out the closet, or femmes that have money that cheat on them. The stock market has lost 5.5 trillion in value over the past 30 days, and that was from 2 days ago. Yeesh. Yeah, I know. But you got to see it as an opportunity, people. See, here's the thing. Well, let me tell y'all the lesson I learned in crypto real quick. It's best to just, well, here's the thing. Keep saying here's the thing. It's about timing when you buy, first off. It's definitely about timing. You can't time the bottom, but you want to buy when a coin is down like anywhere from 70 to 90%. And you also, and that's the time when everybody's saying don't buy. That's when you should buy. You also want to buy when Bitcoin has crashed like, when Bitcoin has crashed like 60 to 70%. So what is Bitcoin now? Let's just look this up. So if somebody was thinking about getting into crypto, I wouldn't do it now because this shit could go either way at this point. But if I had to say when the perfect time to get in would be, let's see, it's at like $85,000. Let's see. What is 60% of 84? Okay, so let's just put it like this. If Bitcoin was to crash down to $50,000, that's crazy. A BBL at 60 is crazy. Oh my god, we gonna have to look it up. Jesus Christ. We staying on 2 hours thanks to Sheila, so we gonna look up Vivica Fox with the BBL. So anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but let's do it. If it was always gonna crash, the best time was before y'all knew about it. Okay, T Orlando. So T Orlando doesn't believe in a Bitcoin future. I do. Ultimately, I do ultimately believe Bitcoin will one day be at 500,000 per Bitcoin. Motherfuckers gonna be kicking themselves that they didn't buy one when it was $16,000. Now, well, most people don't have $16,000 to buy Bitcoin, but you know what I mean. So let's look up Let's see. Quick crypto lesson. Just stay tuned. Dragon Ball Z. All right, quick crypto lesson. Then we're gonna get back to the nonsense. Okay. So let's see. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I did. I did something really stupid when I got into crypto. I ain't even gonna tell y'all about it. See, so my thing was I did buy at the right time, but I bought too many coins and it was all convoluted. So I learned my lesson with that. But let's see. So December 2022, Bitcoin was like 16,000. But it was at 64,000 November 2021. So like a year later, how much is that of a drawdown? Let's see. What? Oh, wait, hold on. 16,000 is what percentage of 69,000? Okay, so yeah, it dropped like 75%. So yeah, if Bitcoin drops 75%, that's when it's time to start looking at coins to buy for sure. And that's going to be when all the news is saying crypto is over, crypto's a scam, Bitcoin's going to zero. When people talking like that on the news, that's when it's time to start buying. That is when it's time to start buying. So if you would have started buying back when it was 16,000 and it dropped 75% from I'll say this, I could have cashed out big, y'all. So don't listen to T Orlando. I had the opportunity to cash out big and I didn't do it because I thought it was going higher. That was the biggest lesson I learned. I could have cashed out a decent amount on crypto. So I still believe in crypto because I saw the numbers go up. Like I saw that I could have cashed out nice. So I'm in crypto for life until this shit crash all the way out and go to zero. I'm fucking with crypto. Crypto is the only way. I mean, I don't know if it's the only way, but it can literally take somebody with $2,000 and make them a millionaire within 5 years, depending on how they play this shit. I don't know nothing else that could do that. Go from 2,000. Well, I mean, I guess if you start a business or something, but this is the easiest way to become a millionaire as a regular person. It's crypto right now. I'll say that. Yeah, if was a fifth. But anyway, if you would have start buying altcoins down here in like at the end of 2022, and you would have bought your coins and held them from December 2022 to December 2024, probably would have 10 to 20 extra money. So if you would have put 10,000 in December 2022, probably would have had at least 100,000 December 2024. S&P 500 ain't gonna give you those type of gains. But anyway, well, no, it's not really the lottery. I wouldn't call it the lottery. It's not really the lottery. I mean, I get the comparison, but it's different from a lottery. Like, I don't want to say it's guaranteed, but look, you got to know what you're doing. You have to research the project. It's so much that go into it. If you don't know about crypto, you can't speak on it. I'll just say that. I can say that with confidence. If the only thing you know about crypto is what you see on the news, you're not in a position to talk about crypto. It took me years to really research this shit and get this shit. So if you just talking about crypto from headlines, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Kind of like with people with politics. People don't fucking know about politics. They just, I heard Trump did. Just shut the fuck up. You don't know nothing about what these politicians are really doing behind the scenes, the implications. I don't either. So I don't try to act like I know. But anyway, what was I saying? I got sidetracked. So anyway, if you know how to pick the right coins, you could 5x your money for sure in a year. For sure. Easy. It's not just a matter of I'm rolling the dice and seeing what happens. It's about picking the right projects. And that's one thing I say I can do with confidence because I know all the criteria to look for. I might start a course to pick the right crypto. But anyway, that's too much of a side rant. But anyway, so it's at 84,000. So let's see if that dropped 75% again. What's 75% of 84? 63. So what would that be? What's 84 minus 63? So yeah, if Bitcoin dropped down to like 20,000, if Bitcoin dropped to 20,000, I would be starting researching crypto. But anyway, let's get back into it. Look at this shit. People have been doubting Bitcoin since it came out in 2010. And look at this shit. Up and up and up. Like, at what point are you going to stop doubting it? Look at this shit. Since 2010. I mean, it was kind of, I ain't going to say it was completely dead. It started out at, what do we got here? 258,000 market cap. Then it went to 5 million, 8 million, 164 million, 57 million. So yeah. So start like, and look, now we're at 84 fucking thousand. Oh no, that was the market cap. Hold on. The price started out at 10 cents. So in 2010, think about this shit. This is fucking crazy. In 2010, one Bitcoin was 6 cents. Oh my gosh, if I had a time machine. So 15 years later, Bitcoin is $84,000 a Bitcoin. Oh my. Anyway, let's get back into it. I do believe Bitcoin is the future. But it's a gamble in the sense that, I mean, nothing is guaranteed when it comes to an investing. Shit, Apple could go to zero next year. Who fucking knows? There is no guarantees. But if you're fairly young, you got access to a couple dollars, I think it's worth it to look into crypto. You know? I would advise everybody to research and get into crypto, man. I mean, you could definitely lose your money, but I guess the only people I might not advise to get into crypto is people who are like actually rich. But if you work in a 9-to-5 rat race life and you just getting by, I think it would be worth it to save up $2,000 and research crypto for 2 years, and kind of try to make some moves with it. But anyway, so real quick before I get back to the bullshit, actually, T. Orlando, certain crypto projects actually have real products that they're making revenue from. There are crypto projects that do have real products that are bringing in income. But anyway, I digress. The one advice I want to give y'all is this. When you get into crypto, if you get into crypto, all these fucking YouTubers and shit and Twitter accounts are going to try to sell you these dreams of 10x, 50x, 100x, 200x. I'm not saying all of those people are horrible scammers, but it's just clickbait. Those multiples. 20x, 30x, 50x, 100x. That's clickbait. Get into crypto with 3x to 10x in mind, and 10x is on the high end. Have the mind state of have the mindset of I'm in this to get me a 3 to 5x, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out. You know? Or some people might say, look, I'm buying low and I'm holding this bitch till it 10x or bust. That's a mentality too. But the point I'm trying to make, forget about anything higher than a 10x. If something do a 10x, get the fuck out. I would say if something do a 5x, get the fuck out. Don't hold it and try to like, oh, maybe it'll go another 5x. Just get the fuck out after a 3, 5x, 7, maybe 7x. Just get out. But one more other piece of advice I'll give you about crypto. It's definitely a risk, no doubt. But it's a science to it as well. If you're getting in crypto for the first time, buy after Bitcoin has at least crashed 50% from its all-time high. At least 50%. So the all-time high on this cycle was like 106. So let me do that real quick. Yeah, only take the risk if you're willing to gamble. And here's another piece of advice. Never, ever, ever invest more than you can afford to lose. Don't ever take out a loan to invest in crypto. Don't ever, and like, you know, if you got $20,000 in a bank account, don't invest $15,000. I would say if somebody got $20,000 in a bank account, I would start off with $5,000. You know, if you lose it, you ain't gonna be happy about it, but you know, you ain't jumping off no bridge or nothing, you know? Like, damn, I lost $5,000, but you know, life will go on. If you feel like you're gonna be depressed for a year about losing a certain amount, don't invest that amount. Invest the amount you'll be pissed about for like a week or two. And take it from there. Another piece of advice, you need to just keep, before you invest $1, just research the shit out of crypto, every aspect of it. Research it for like a year or two before you even invest $1. Another quick piece of advice. You can't keep watching the charts and shit. It'll drive you crazy. You'll keep trying to sell and then buy back in. Like, here's the thing. This is why I say buy when a coin is down 70, 80%. And it can still go down another 70, 80%. That's the scary part. But it's a lot safer to buy when it's already went down 70, 80% from the all-time high than you trying to buy it after it pumped 300%. But what I'm saying is, crypto is so crazy, you kind of have to, how can I put this? In crypto, shit could go down 50% in 2 days. You know, 30% in a day. So if that type of shit is going to freak you out so much where you're going to be trying to sell every time it go down 10, 15%, then yeah, just don't fuck with crypto. That's why I said don't invest more than you can afford to lose. You have to have the mentality that, okay, I bought this coin. This is turning into a fucking crypto seminar. I got to get back to the bullshit. I'm sure I lost all my viewers. I'm about to get back to the bullshit. How many people watching? I still got 25 people watching me. All right. You guys must really like me. I'm not even talking about our topic of this channel anymore. They are really going in the Rumble chat. Like they're talking about some whole other shit, but shout out to them. But look, let me just pick a coin so I can show y'all. Let me pick a coin. Let's look at Solana. Let's say you bought, okay, so in 2021, Solana's all-time high price was $249. That was November 2021. And by March 2022, it was $78. So I don't know how much of a drop that is. Pretty decent drop. More than 50%. So let's just look it up. 78 is what percentage of? 78 is what percentage of 250? 30. So yeah, it dropped 70%. So, okay, basically by my advice, it went from 250 down 70% to 78. So I would have said that's not a bad, buy-in price. 78 after it just dropped 70%. But then, and that was March 2022 that it was $78. And then it dropped from 78. So let's say you bought in at 78, right? So then right after you bought in at 78, it did go back up to 136. So what is that? That's almost double. So you would have doubled your money fairly quickly. But let's say you like, no, I want to do more than double. I want to get a 5X. So it went from 136 all the way down to $13. So you went from buying into $78 to it dropping down to $13. Now this is where motherfuckers be distraught and depressed and all that. And a lot of people would have sold. They're like, oh, I ain't about to lose the rest of my money. It dropped from 78 to 13. I'm getting the fuck out of this scam, right? And that's what everybody would be telling you. Hurry up and get out of that scam. It dropped from 78 to 13. It's a scam. But if you would have had balls of steel, and this is why I say, when you buy in, you got to just say, look, I'm either going 3X or 5X this money, or it's going to zero. And that kind of needs to be your mentality. I'm not selling at a fucking loss. It's either going to 3 or 5X, or I'm riding it to zero. So if you would have had that mentality and kept your holdings when it dropped down to 13 and waited another, I don't know, 2 years, it went up to 250 again. It went back to all-time highs. So you see what I'm saying? But anyway, the last piece of advice I would give when you get into crypto, just stay within this top 20, top 30. Big coins with big market caps, a lot of volume. See, this got 100 million daily volume. This got 90 million, 52 million, 100 million, 500 million daily volume. Just stay within the top 30 coins. See, us degenerates, we go all the way down to like coins that only got like a 10 million market cap and try to get like a 50X, which you should never do. But I will say it is easier for a lower market cap coin to do a 10X than it is Bitcoin to do a 10X. But let me not go on a tangent. Too late. Let's get back to this bitch. Why did it start all over? All right, hold on. I got to find my spot. Unless that's the wrong link. Oh, there we go.
And so therefore she ain't gonna rig the game because she cheating on somebody too. But if y'all ever notice, it's always the women that go and tell the other women.
So I've actually never had a woman come to me as a woman, and I don't go looking for it.
How did you find out about the other guys?
Like I said,
other girls.
My biggest thing is I pay attention to people's patterns. So if you acting a little funny, then I'm gonna find out. And another thing is I really gatekeep my relationships. Like, you'll damn near never know when I'm in a relationship. But
real quick,
huge red flag.
What kind of shit is that?
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But niggas spy out you, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
So she says she gatekeeps her relationship. So basically, no one will ever know she's in that relationship. No, they told you to do that because you're the side piece and you went along with it. Also, you're never going to actually work out long term with anybody. So that's why you don't tell your friends and family about partners, and you don't tell social media, because this shit ain't going to work out. You've been failing at relationships for 2 decades. Nothing is going to ever work out at this point. But yeah, that's a huge red flag.
For clarity, were these men you guys were exclusive or were you dating?
Mm-hmm. Exclusive.
So a guy you was exclusive to that made your salary. How did you find out he was cheating?
Well,
He was cheating. So a guy you was exclusive to that made your salary. How did you find out he was cheating?
Well, I've found out on social media on accident. I was also dating one guy. Well, I was in a relationship with him, and some friends of mine were at a water park, and they saw him and his baby mom that I knew nothing about. Who?
Y'all were in a relationship?
Yes, and the baby was 2 years old.
How long were y'all?
She's going to have issues for the rest of her life.
The whole reason why I really didn't pursue it because he was a good guy.
Baby was 2 years old.
How long were y'all in a relationship for?
Oh, by that time, so he got her pregnant a month after we met.
So how long were you, so
we
for
were
2 years?
about 3 years in at this point.
So y'all were spending holidays and everything together?
We spent everything together. Now it was long distance, and I would travel to his house.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You know that anger you get when you deal with like a person that's just completely stupid? What's wrong with your brain? Like why do you not see what you are? And I get there with the women, I truly do.
Okay, it was a long distance relationship, but you thought you were exclusive and all this, and it was serious. And man, you can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make it up. Long distance relationships aren't real. You should know that by now at this advanced age. How old do y'all think this woman is mentally?
And I would travel to his house every other weekend. They lived in the same building in the same apartment complex. Never heard of people.
Well, that's easy to cheat when you're long distance, honey.
Well, yeah, but this is the thing. I was there every other week, and the girl
lived there twice a month.
Say that again.
You was there twice a month.
Mm-hmm. And the girl lived on the same hallway as him and everything, and I never knew about this girl.
How many days were you at when you would go? The weekends?
About 4 days.
Huh? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
I've never done anything remotely wrong in my life, ever.
How many days were you at when you would go? The weekends?
About 4 days.
So you were with him 8 days out of a 30-day month calendar?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay, so girl, that was easy to cheat on you with.
But the girl was right next door, basically, and I knew nothing.
She might be okay with it. Maybe. Well, no, but 8 days, girl. You're 8 days. I mean, I don't even know. You might have.
No, I get it.
But you weren't even in the same city.
I know. Now that was a few years ago. I have definitely grown from that, but and I haven't dated in a few years, just because I'm just tired of guys. But
yeah, guys are tired of you too. See, this is why older women aren't worth dating. They just get jaded from all their failed situationships, really. They get jaded from chasing the top 10% and the top 10% not truly valuing them. And they're going to make every guy they meet from now on suffer. It's just not worth it, man, to have anything to do with creatures like this. Things women will put up with from top 10% men. And she claims she learned her lesson, but then she started off saying, I'm cool with respectful cheating. So what lesson did you learn by getting played that time? Oh, I guess the lesson she learned is I got to accept cheating because I'm not willing to fuck with anybody who ain't in the top 10%. So I guess I got to just roll with it. You should have had that epiphany, like I said, while retaining one of these men. Because I don't think any more are coming your way.
Just because I'm just tired of guys. But not that I want girls, but I'm just taking time. I've been taking time for myself. But there's just so many different ways that I have found out.
Okay, well, anyways, long story short, you believe all men cheat. So the rule is he has to respectfully cheat if he's going to cheat, which means it never gets back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you going to respectfully cheat too?
No, I'm not a cheater.
So you would be loyal.
Yep.
All right. What are some deal breakers?
It's gonna sound crazy, but a liar.
Cheater would be a liar.
I know that. Yeah.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Like, what? What?
She went so deep, she went past hell.
Wow. This woman is fucking nuts. This woman is nuts.
What you mean to say is all the niggas you up with ain't shit.
God, you're sick.
She's a waste of fucking space, dude. She might be good to cut down her throat, something like that, and after that, she's fucking in the dating market. She's done. Are you fucking serious, ho? like his. Grow the fuck up. Grow up.
Just don't feel compelled to make sense when they talk. They never had to make sense when they talked. She has big tits. When you got big tits and you're kind of cute as a woman in America, you don't got to make sense when you talk. That's too much effort. You know? She doesn't want a liar, but she cool with respectful cheating. You know, she needs serious help. She really does need serious help.
Hi, you ready?
Oh. Make it believable. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. What are some deal breakers?
It's gonna sound crazy, but a liar.
Cheater would be a liar.
I know that. Yeah. So.
Okay.
I'm just trying. Like, I know that's why I said it sounds crazy, but like, again, if you're gonna lie, make it believable. Like,
let me say this though, not to cut you off. All men don't cheat, ladies. So
no,
and I think that what's happening is ladies are starting to make deals for the certain type of guy they want. Because
you know what?
Go ahead.
I have dated. I have been with two guys. The last two people that I dated actually did not cheat.
The whole reason why I really didn't pursue it because he was a good guy.
This is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga talking shit. And everybody's caught up in all that shit.
She's going to have issues for the rest of her life.
I have dated. I have been with two guys. The last two people that I dated actually did not cheat.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take it back. But I do believe the greater majority of them cheat. I think it's
a lot of guys that y'all want cheat. Like a lot of guys that y'all want cheat because this guy might have so many options. Because you already said you want a man who does well financially, from 7 figures, a millionaire, or high 6 figures. So that guy just has a lot of options. And listen, there's no judgment, right? You know, if you want to make a deal because this is the man you want to be with, it's your life, it's your world. But I do want to just say, in defense of men, there are men who literally are okay with being with one woman, but sometimes y'all really don't want those guys, you know, for whatever reason. For whatever, not saying you have to, but I just don't want it to be, well, every man cheats, so let me just accept this. It's really not a fact. There's men that don't cheat.
That's true. Like I said, I did recently was in relationships with two guys who, the last two guys I was in a relationship, they did not cheat.
And what happened with those guys?
The first one, that was the one that we were just way too emotional for each other.
Exactly. He was a beta, and that's why she didn't respect him. They don't want a man who's going to act completely good and act right. You know, he was too emotional about you doing them dirty and probably cheating or whatever. You probably was talking down on him. And he expressed how he disliked that. And you called that being too emotional. Look, he was a beta male chum. That's why it didn't work out with him. And he didn't give you the toxicity you're accustomed to. Is it a coinky dink that she didn't even remember those two relationships when she was talking about all men cheating? Because they don't see those nice guys as human. When women come on the internet and talk about men, they're only talking about the top 10%. They will neglect to mention boyfriends that they had because they don't register those weak, lame boyfriends as even being human. So since only 10% of men exist in women's eyes, all men cheat because all of the top 10% men that they recognize as human cheated on them. So I get where their worldview is coming from. And yes, all the top 10% men who are still on the dating market in their 30s are, let me rephrase that. Most of the top 10% men who are still on the dating market after 30 are going to be cheaters, because the top 10% men who aren't cheaters are in relationships, because it ain't like they haven't had options. They picked a halfway decent woman and they're loyal to them. They're in relationships. They're not in the streets. The top 15, 10% of men that women desire who aren't cheaters and don't want a roster, they're with women already and been with those women probably since high school or college. So yes, it's probably true. 90% of the most desirable men who are still on the dating market after 30 are going to be cheaters. Deal with it. I know you're going to deal with it because you're not going to date. I know you're going to deal with it because you're not going to date one of those bottom 80%ers. You'd rather just buy a dog and pass alone. That's what's sick. That's why you shouldn't ever feel sorry for these women who can't keep a man, or they on Kendra G looking for a man. They would rather pass away under a bridge of starvation than be a decent woman to a decent average man. So don't ever feel sorry for these broads. Most of these women who are still single after 30, they like, look, I'm either getting the top 10% or I'll just be single for life. Okay, cool. Good luck with that. Let me say this one more. Let me say this one thing. Most women would rather accept being cheated on by a top 10%er than be treated like a queen by a bottom 80%er. I'm going to say that again. Most women would rather be cheated on and neglected by a top 10% man than be treated wonderfully by a bottom 80% man. Let that simmer in your brain for a minute. That's why you should never feel sorry for them. I'll say this. Any person, man or female, who can't make a relationship work with an average Joe or average Jane who a decent human being, you're the problem. Even men who say, I ain't messing with nothing other than a 9 or a 10. If you can't make a relationship work with just a decent human who's just average, you're the problem. If you're only willing to try to make something work with somebody who's elite, then I don't think you're a good person. So that applies to what percentage of XXs? So here's the thing, ladies. If you can't make a relationship work with a 7 guy, what the fuck make you think you're going to make one work with a 10 guy? His standards are higher. He required more from his woman. Never mind.
And what happened with those guys?
The first one, that was the one that we were just way too emotional for each other. The second one, he had very low self-esteem and PTSD from his kid's mom. And so I started getting accused of, not necessarily accused, but slightly accused of being like his kid's mom.
Okay.
I'm sure you are like his kid's mom. You gave him reason to accuse you of those things. It ain't like you were being this sweet little angel and he was accusing you of doing all the toxic stuff. It's not like you were being this sweet little angel and he was, It's not like you were being this sweet little angel and he just randomly accused you of doing the stuff that his toxic ex did. You know what I mean? She said he had low self-esteem. Exactly. Beta male, weak chump dude. I mean, I'm not trying to dump on him, but I'm just saying, we know the archetype. These aren't the type of guys they respect. They respect the guy that's going to treat them like crap and cheat on them. They don't respect the guy who's in tune with his emotions because they're going to call him emotional. They don't respect the guy who's struggling with low self-esteem. They're going to see you as weak. Instead of being a good person and helping that guy, fight against his low self-esteem and build him up, you left him. Piece of shit. And when that other guy opened up his emotions to you, you left him. You piece of shit. You leave guys when they're at their worst because you're not a good person.
Slightly accused of being like his kid's mom.
Okay, we'll keep it going because I feel like we got so many conversations. I'm not even getting to my questions. All right, so any more deal breakers besides lying?
Have your stuff together. I mean, even if you're not high 6 figures, at least be secure, steady. Have a good life.
Can a man that makes? I'm sorry. Say it again.
I said, and have ambition.
Okay.
These bitches just want money. They just want money. Intimate intersexual relationships aren't about financial ambition. And if they are, you should just not date. Really, you just shouldn't date. If the main thing you worried about when it comes to getting a mate in this life is how ambitious they are and how many gifts they can buy you, please just don't date. Just keep being a cum dump on the weekends for the tall, guys with money. Forget about a serious relationship. Just enjoy the top 10% dick and, an occasional trip to wherever and just keep it moving with your life. But eventually you're going to age out of even getting that. So you really just need to find a hobby or something or go back to school and get another degree or something. You need something to just throw yourself into fully to distract you from the fact that you're never going to have a healthy relationship.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I said, and have ambition.
Okay. Could a man that makes $70K date you?
I'll consider it.
Listen, don't make a scene, all right?
I want to talk to that fucking bitch.
Hey, be fucking nice. Don't fuck up in here.
Here I am.
This whole threat of women, oh, you're gonna grow old and die alone. No, we're not. That's not a threat. We have our friends. We have our sisters with us. Did you ever see The Golden Girls, my dude?
Oh my
That's
God.
not a cautionary tale. It's a goddamn victory lap.
I'll consider it.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Chocolate. Has his body together for the most part. Not like super, like, I don't like a gym rat. But just be, don't be looking crazy like you might have, diabetes or anything like that. Like,
What kind of shit is that?
God, you're sick.
You're a fucking loser. You're literally a fucking loser.
Telling you, man, these people are horrible human beings. Who even says something like that? Don't be looking like you got diabetes. Look, you can get some type of illness that had you looking crazy this year. Like, so keep stuff like that in mind, people, before you speak and say some ignorant ass shit like that. That's how these people are. Terrible humans.
don't be looking crazy like you might have, diabetes or anything like that. Like, just not looking unhealthy. I like a man who looks healthy, is fairly healthy. I'm 5'9". I like at least like 6'3", 6'4", or above.
Okay.
I think them just got a lot of fucking audacity.
Well, thanks for tuning into today's episode.
Always gonna love me more than I'm ever gonna love you. And if a man wants to be in my life, he needs to spend his every waking hour thinking of ways on how he needs to convince me that he should even be graced by my presence.
No way. No how. Youngster. That is not going to happen.
I mean, damn, sis, why does somebody have to tell you not to be a bitch? Why is that your go-to?
So let's do this. Let's do this. Oh boy. He 37, we'll go 37, 57. We'll go 35 to 57. Exclude married. We'll just say any shade. We'll help her out. 6'3". Exclude obese because he can't look like he have diabetes. 100K. .1%. And these women don't realize that they're asking for a 0.1% man. But let me ask y'all a question. Is this a 0.1% woman? 37, bull ring, makes stupid TikToks, never married, no kids, entrepreneur, no self-awareness. Is that a top 0.1% woman to you? Whatever.
.64 or above.
Okay. So
5'9". I like at least like 6'3", 6'4", or above.
Okay. So you want the top tier guy. I mean, it is what it is. 7 figures or high 6 figures. Chocolate, at least 6'3".
I'm too picky.
You said what?
Somebody said I'm too picky.
Well, you you want the top tier guy. That's the top tier guy. It is what it is. That's what you say you want. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let me this is my first time on here actually. I have on really baggy clothes right now, but I'll do the best that I can. Oh Lord, how do I do this? How do I stand this up? Okay, let's see. Goodness gracious.
Okay. Ooh, she got that body.
So this is the effort that a top 0.1% man deserves in her mind. Because, see, she just feels entitled to a top 0.1%er. It's not like she's going to be thanking her lucky stars. It's not like she's going to go above and beyond to keep him or above and beyond to show him that he's appreciated. This is just the door charge. Keep that in mind. If she won't even put enough effort in, if she won't even put the effort in to get dressed for a top 0.1% dude, can you imagine the effort she put in for top 10% dudes? Bottom 90% dudes? Never prepared, never ready, never dialed up for the most elite. Never prepared, never dialed up for the most elite man on the dating market. This is stupid.
Ooh, she got that body. You're tall.
Yeah, I'm 5'9".
Okay, you're 5'9". Could the guy have kids?
Yeah, I've primarily dated guys with kids. I am kind of getting to a space where I just feel like I don't have any kids, and I feel like I deserve to be a bit more of a focus. And I know it's a needle.
Okay, this woman wants to be the primary focus at 37. You can't have kids at 37 because all your time, attention, and energy needs to be going to her old washed up ass. Her selfish, entitled, washed up ass. Yeah, you wasted your life, man. Probably won't never have kids. You will never have a healthy relationship. This is going to get rough when she's clearly just older looking. I mean, she look her age now, but I'm talking about at 49. When it's just clear you just some old bitch. When she can't leverage these looks anymore, they don't make enough psych meds. You understand? She really feel like she's prime, she really feel like she's a prime woman on the dating market for the top 0.1% men. It's going to pay her back. Karma's going to pay her back. The wall is going to pay her back.
Be a bit more of a focus, and I know it's a needle in a haystack to find a man with no kids, especially at my age, but I would love that, but I'm open to someone who has kids.
Okay. You want kids, I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but
She's a waste of fucking space, dude. She might be good to come down her throat, something like that, and after that, she's fucking in the dating market. She's done.
Look, yeah, you're at geriatric pregnancy. You wasted your life being a fucking gold digging hooker. I don't want you to have offspring. You would just curse their lives with your bullshit. If the men you respected saw you as wife or mother material, you would be a wife and a mother right now. Point blank fucking period.
you want kids, I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
2 months ago.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I definitely will ghost somebody, depending on the situation.
Hell no! What kind of shit is that?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Like, what? What? This woman is fucking nuts.
She went so deep, she went past hell.
Well, I guess this is
She
what-
went past Satan and saying, like, where are you going? You're home now.
See, this is what damaged, insecure women do to try to make themselves feel better about something not working out. They'll hurry up and ghost you before you can ghost them. It's not a flex, man. It's not a flex. You're pushing 40. You trying to brag about, I hurry up and ghost. Yeah, I hurry up and ghost. My cutoff game is vicious. That's not a positive at 40. I wouldn't be surprised if this woman is an alcoholic. I definitely get the vibes that she cries herself to sleep every night. Just keep in mind, there's no fixing this, fellas. There's no amount of therapy that can fix this. This is a 12-year-old in a 37-year-old's body.
Definitely will ghost somebody, depending on the situation. If you're a cheater, probably gonna ghost you.
No. You got ghosted. He cheated on you and he don't care about you as a human. Like, you ghosting somebody after they cheated on you, that's not even ghosting. That's just leaving the relationship.
You are so dumb. You are really.
I definitely will ghost somebody, depending on the situation. If you're a cheater, probably gonna ghost you. 3 flaws I have to work on. Being more vulnerable. I don't know.
Only have 2 flaws?
Not that I only have 2 flaws, but I think I'm just like, I'm trying to think like, what else?
The flaws question be revealing so much. It be having y'all in a choke hold. Y'all do not self
Yeah, no, I'm very much so aware that I definitely need to stop ghosting people regardless of what the situation is.
Okay.
And I do need to be more vulnerable. Like, this is one thing that's really crazy. So I've been in relationships and I have, you know how like people have like pet names for their partner? I've never called any of my boyfriends like baby or babe or nothing like that. Like
nobody gives a fuck. It's not to hurt your feelings at all. It's definitely not. Again, I think it's impressive. I'm not getting ready to go throw a party for this hoe. I don't care.
I'm getting the vibe that this woman has been cooked before she graduated high school. She has some severe mental and emotional issues. Walls up. Because she's been getting treated like by top tier dudes.
My nigga. My nigga.
Shout out to Divine Photos. He says, don't let their social media fool you. They may look all happy like they're living life, but internally they are crying for help. Get off social media and live. Facts, Divine Photos. The mental illnesses come with high body counts. Continuing to get cheated on by people you care about and having high body counts ruins women mentally. But it's all their fault because they refuse to date anybody outside the top 10% of whatever situation they're in. And they never learn their lesson. Well, it's not that they don't learn their lesson. They just would rather be alone than date a bottom 90%er. I think at some point they do realize, like, wait, I'm going to get treated like this every time if I go after these same type of dudes. But once they get on that fucking train of Chad and Tyrone, they can never get off. So it's a one-way fucking trip to mental illness, alcohol addiction, and possible sewer ride.
Boyfriend's like baby or babe or nothing like that. Like, that's a real problem for me.
So the guy you was with for 2 years, what did you call him? Just his name? Okay. You didn't want to give him a, like, y'all didn't get.
It's like I have like a brick wall. Like, I can't say it until I just really feel like you're my husband.
Okay.
That is not going to happen.
No. You don't get any of that, you dirty whore.
You're my husband.
Okay. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you, sweetheart?
My loyalty for sure.
Huh? So much. It be having y'all in a choke. Only have 2 flaws?
Huh. Work on. If you're a cheater, probably gonna ghost you. I definitely will ghost somebody. I definitely will ghost somebody.
Work on.
I definitely will ghost somebody, depending on the situation. If you're a cheater, probably gonna for sure. My loyalty for sure.
Be with you, sweetheart.
My loyalty for sure. I take care of myself. I'm not a beggar, although everybody in there calling me a gold digger.
What the fuck do you know about loyalty? You don't know anything about a man showing you loyalty or you showing a man loyalty. Do these bitches realize words have meanings? I take care of myself, but the first thing you came on here doing is begging for lunch and gifts. Oh my goodness.
Big it is. No.
What's up, Craig? What's up, Smokey?
Nothing.
How's she gonna know you love her if you're not buying bags? And I'm gonna just say it because it needs to be said. That woman is not a gold digger. She just wants a man with a lot of money who'll buy her things when she wants them. Is that a crime? If it was a crime, I'd dial 911.
Not a beggar, although everybody in there calling me a gold digger.
They want me to ask you, are you a millionaire?
I am not, but I'm on my way. That's why I'm a realtor and I have a tax office. For myself.
Like nobody gives a fuck. It's not to hurt your feelings at all. It's definitely not. Again, I think it's impressive. I'm not getting ready to go throw a party for this hoe. I don't care.
For myself.
Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Again, my loyalty. I'm a go-getter. I'm a hustler, entrepreneur. You know, I have great ideas for businesses. I'm trying to build an empire with my husband. I don't have any kids, so I don't come with baggage. And I'm very loving.
All right, girlfriend. Well, let's do it. Jasmine, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I am not.
All right, so I'm going to show it to you. You got to download it, girl. Now, these men,
they said I'm weird.
If they can afford you, child. I was going to say they're going to reach out, but they got to check their wallet first, child. Kendra G Singles is the name of the dating app. Go to your iPhone or your Android phone, download the dating app, and set up your profile, and that's where the guy can reach out to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, wish you well, baby.
Thank you.
Bye, sweetheart.
Yeah, that was almost shocking. I feel for the young dudes coming up, man. I really do. It was appalling. Yeah, she's a walking, talking contradiction for sure.
I remember it like it was yesterday. My favorite movie of all time, at that time at least, was called Booty Call. It was a movie that featured Jamie Foxx, Tommy Davidson, and of course, Vivica A. Fox. And that was Vivica A. Fox back in the late 90s. And boy, was she sexy. Now, right around this time, she married a tall brother by the name of 6ix9ine.
Huh?
And of course, it didn't last too long. But Vivica A. Fox.
Yeah, of course it didn't last too long. I mean, she was cute, whatever. But let's look something up real quick. Married to a singer, 98. All right. How old was Vivica Fox? 1998. (1964 to 1994) would be 30 years. She was 34 years old when she got married. It is a terrible idea to marry a woman after 30. It's a terrible idea. And she was an actress. No, those women don't make good wives. Women who have to be in the spotlight and they doing movies and they in this country, that country, around this guy and that guy, this actor, that actor. You couldn't have thought that was going to work out. Fellas, never marry a woman over 30.
But Vivica A. Fox was still looking good. Then at the BET Awards one year, my man 50 Cent comes up and says this.
I want to thank Vivica Fox for wearing that dress too.
That's the look of genuine fucking desire. And she was genuinely shocked, like, and happy as hell. You know? You know 50 ran through all the hoes, actresses and singers and everything when he was in his prime. Man. See, just like with the last woman we went over. Like, once they taste a certain type of dude, no other man, like, less than that will ever satisfy. So just for Vivica, if a man don't measure up to 50, she'll sabotage the relationship. And that's why ex-exes are supposed to just be with one man their whole life. They're only supposed to have sex with one man their whole life, be in one relationship their whole life, to prevent all this damage and bullshit.
Damn, she was stone cold back in the day. But that wall remains undefeated. But there's so many modern women with mindsets like Vivica A. Fox that were career focused and oriented, don't need no man, and don't want to move in a way to secure their relationships or their future. But that wall is an unstoppable force. And what happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force? They get a BBL.
Oh, God.
She had no idea that your boy 50 Cent wanted to be with her. Now, check this out. 50 Cent is younger than Vivica A. Fox.
True.
But they fell in love.
Yep.
Man, it was crazy. And
She red-pilled him.
How old is 50? He's over 50. Let's see. How old is 50 Cent? What up, Spirit? Oh, he's not 50. Damn. So let's break that down. They're 11 years apart. So what? So hold on. What was that, like 2003? Oh, she was born in. Okay, so like 04. Let's just say 04. Wait, so she was 40? 50 Cent blew up in 03, right? How old was 50 Cent? Yeah, in 2023. Whoa. He was 28. Yeah, so he was 28 years old, and Vivica Fox was 39. See, the dynamics, the power dynamics are all off with that. Even though he was 50, he was big, muscly 50, he was rich and top of the rap game. That's still off. The power dynamics is still off. And Vivica was on before him, too. So that's another reason the power dynamics were off. She was already famous before he was even famous. See, the power dynamics got to be right, man. There are some women out there who could date a younger man, a man that make less money, all that, and still submit to his manhood and see him as a big dog. But you got to be really solid in a few other areas. Yeah. Yeah, no woman wants to date a man 11 years younger. Flat the fuck out. You know, we're going to, hold on, let's just go over a little bit more. I'm going to do another hour for the members only. So we're going to talk about this for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to go do a members only exclusive live right after this. So if you want to watch that live and keep the party going, hit the link below and join the membership.
But then Vivica A. Fox, who was really on her high horse, didn't show 50 Cent the respect that he deserved.
That's exactly what my experience with what's the name was like with Vivica.
Oh, with Vivica.
She thought I was just saying this stuff like I was overzealous.
Right.
But I had really the plan, like the layout.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
something
She-
shit, and then
she didn't wanna be led.
And then she went off doing stuff that because she didn't
believe it.
Believe it.
Yep.
Like, and then it was like
yep.
'cause it felt like the court was dragging the horse.
Right.
And then I had to move away from that because it felt weird, Mike. Like it's like that's how publicists and stuff was telling the stuff to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, a BBL at 60 is diabolical work. Let's see if I could. Let's see where we at. Oh gosh.
$60.
I mean, she's 60. I mean,
Yeah.
Vivica A. Fox is still good looking. You know, she's not. I mean, it's not too many people at 60 that's looking like they was when it was 30. But Vivica A. Fox is trying to change that. She's not.
Thanks to Sheila and Laura. Thanks, Sheila, for donating. I'll be back tonight between 5 and 7 p.m. Central. I'll just say 5 to 8 p.m. Central. I'll be back tonight, y'all. So hope to see everybody there. And I'm gonna do we'll see. I think I'm gonna do the exclusive membership live right now. But if not right now, definitely before I go live again tonight.
Trying to be single.
Let's see that BBL.
She wants to let you know that she got ass.
Ugh. What in the diaper dandy is happening?
Yeah, this is sad. This is sad. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look good. It just looks like diaper butt. Oh my goodness. So Vivica Fox, this is how low most XX's self-esteem is just in general. Think about being this accomplished of a woman and feeling the need to risk your life to get a BBL so you can try to retain some type of sex appeal. It's over, grandma. It's over. You should have been married. You should have stayed with your first husband. No, ma'am. Cause see, here's the thing. She's 60. See, no 50 to 70-year-old man who's single and got money and clout is looking to take a 60-year-old woman serious in a relationship or trick on a 60-year-old woman. Because she was talking about he got to let me spend and all that. Look, no. If a 50 to 70-year-old man got the bag that would impress Vivica, at worst, he's going to get a 40-year-old to tickle his pickle. At worst. Like, my says it looks like a potato wrapped in foil. Sickening.
God, you're sick.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
This woman risked her life to get this. That's how important sex appeal is to most XXs. They're willing to risk their lives, even being accomplished, rich, and famous. And still good looking. Like for a 60-year-old woman, even with all the whatever plastic surgery, she's far from the worst 60-year-old you've ever seen. Oh my God. But she still was willing to risk her life to get a fake butt. Nobody's looking at a 60-year-old woman's butt. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I guess a 60-year-old woman could still have a nice ass, but I'll put it like this. Nobody sees a 60-year-old woman and think, let me wait till she walk past me so I can look at her ass. I mean, if you catch a glimpse like, oh, damn, that grandma had ass. Okay, cool. But nobody's like getting a glance at a 60-year-old woman before she walked by. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to make sure I check that ass out when she walked by. No, nobody's thinking that. Every guy who saw a nice 60-year-old woman's ass saw it by surprise. That's the point that I'm trying to make. What?
Happening here. Baby girl, you can't have a size 53 ass and 15-inch legs, right? Like the hamstring and the quadriceps don't match the hips. These BBLs killing y'all, and the thighs don't match. Looking like an albino ant. Do they even make Depends this size? You gotta just think about the mindset to get a BBL at 60 years old. Damn.
And you might ask, how do you know this, O'Shea? Let's play a game of Negro Air, shall we?
Okay.
Is it A, I heard it because your mama told me? B, I heard it through the grapevine? C.
Is there anybody watching right now that has a membership who's going to be present with me if I do a membership exclusive live right now? Can some of y'all join the membership so I won't be doing a live to myself? Is there anybody watching right now who has the membership? Rumbleites? Are there any Rumbleites that have a membership? All right.
I found out on the Shade Room.
This is amazing editing.
D, I got a video on X, or E, none of the above.
It really is amazing editing. I'm yeah, props to this editor.
And the answer is, I forgot what the number was, the letter was, but stupid. D, I think it was. I got it on X. If I got it wrong, anyone let me know. But I got it on X and somebody actually sent me this video.
Okay.
This
Wait a minute. Shout out to O'Shea, by the way. I'm gonna leave a link to this video down in the description box down below. O'Shea, if whoever's your editor, give that brother a raise. Look at this transition right here.
Video.
See, walking with a mask on with a baby bottle in your hand is crazy.
This is Vivica A. Fox celebrating the fact that she just got a new BBL.
That's crazy because there's no speculation. Like from that angle, that's definitely a BBL. Like you could see that this is a BBL. Like you could just see right there from that. Like that don't even look, nothing about that looks natural. Her legs are skinny as hell. Like, oh my gosh. If this was my mom, you know how embarrassed I would be? Oh. She threw a B. I hope she ain't throw a BBL part. I hope this is one of those facts that got misconstrued in the sauce. I hope she didn't throw a BBL party. Oh my gosh. I gotta end it on that note. All right. We going to the membership exclusive live. Vivica A. Diapers. That's crazy. All right, y'all. Peace. Hope to see y'all tonight. It'll probably be between 5 and 7.